St. Elizabeth Healthcare is planning to build the largest comprehensive cancer center in Greater Cincinnati. On the front page centerpiece this week, St. E takes on the Big C. The Business Courier has exclusive details about the massive center that could cost $130 million and create hundreds of jobs. Dr. Doug Flora is spearheading the project. Flora calls the center a passion project.
The center that we're about to build is designed from the ground up with the patient experience as our driving motivator, with empathy and a serene environment in mind that offers our patients access to cutting-edge medicine, clinical trials, but also that softer touch that lets them know that they're part of our family.
Construction will begin soon, with completion expected in 2020. The building will be able to accommodate 650 workers, including hundreds of new positions. But it's the quality of care that's expected to make the biggest impact. Dr. Flora says the future greatest killer of patients is going to be cancer. He says St. Elizabeth plans to take the lead in battling the increase locally, with genetic testing playing a key role. We're very pleased to have Dr. Doug Flora in the studio with us this morning to talk more about that project. He is with Business Courier reporter Barrett Brunsman, who wrote the story. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Peg. Doug, this is an impressive looking building from the conceptual drawings that I've seen. But aside from making a statement in terms of architecture, why is it important to the patients, this building that you guys plan to build?
I appreciate being here. It's a big deal in our world, not just for Northern Kentucky patients, but for our whole region, elevating the level of cancer care. You know, we're facing a scourge of this disease now. It's the #1 killer of most of our male and female patients in Northern Kentucky. It's speeding up, not slowing down. And the idea of this center is to elevate the care in terms of the number of quality physicians we can recruit, these magnet physicians that bring in expertise in clinical trials, but also to provide that softer touch for our patients that we all need. If you've ever had a family member who's been ill, you know, it can be very cold and very clinical sometimes, and this is more about creating that patient home.
Doug, this is going to be an enormous building, more than 100,000 square feet. Tell me why it's important to have such a big structure in terms of how you're going to treat these patients.
Right. Well, as we've talked, it's more than bricks and mortar, and it's probably approaching 200,000 square feet in our latest renditions, but it's going to allow us to have the softer approaches that the patients need. Homeopathic care and integrative medicine. It's going to have massage therapy. It will have physical therapy on site, art, yoga, music therapies, in addition to an entire research floor that lets us have access to new cutting-edge clinical trials. The conditions in this center will be the type of place that you'd want to work if you're a great clinician.
Well, tell me a little bit about that. What sort of doctors do you want to attract to this, and what sort of plans do you have to add to the workforce? Right.
Well, it's the growth is imminent. The amount of cancer patients are going up by about 50% in the next 10 years, and so we're building for the future. By building this facility, we're going to be able to recruit these world-class researchers and cutting-edge experts in subspecialty medicine, in particular tumor types. And our clinics will be set up to let these specialists work with each other in one place under one roof for our patients.
Super. Doug, thanks so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.